Sup, yo? I am the Every Orc. Okay, whatever. Stupid little thing.
Finally, you are of age, adventurer. Of age to battle in the name of the Horde. To conquer for the glory of the War Chief. Yes, you will do nicely. No doubt you wish to find a great dragon or demon and strangle it with your bare hands. But perhaps it would be wise to start on something less dangerous. Report to Gornek. He should be able to assign a task better suited to a young adventurer. You will find Gornek in the den to the west.
Alright. We be rocking a bow because that's how Horde does.
The Valley of Trials will temper even the weakest into a warrior worthy to join the Horde. Those who cannot rise to its tests will be left to bake in the scorching desert sun. Another one of Kaltunk's recruits, A sorry state of affairs we find ourselves in, if this is the best the Horde can produce. No matter. By the time we think you're ready to leave the valley, you'll be a proud adventurer of the Horde. The first order of business would be to put a little strength in your back. I could send you out to the Barrens to hunt Kodo, but well, in all honesty, you're more useful to us alive than dead. I believe you would find a good match with the mottled boars you'll find to the north of here.
It's gonna take me a bit to get used to this again. Because I haven't played Hunter in quite a while, even though it is my Alliance main. Also, hold up. Where dost thou beest? Thou beest here. And don't mind, my brother's doing a little redecorating in the other room because he likes to get a lot of protein shakes. Make that make sense. So I'm better at bows. Well, I'm better at axes than I am bows. So, interesting ideas. Dun, dun. So yeah, things are cool. Relatively speaking. I did a shopping trip to Costco today, but I don't know, I've started counting my calories, so I don't want to overdo the food binges.
I thought I would
By scarfing down all the shrimp I got.
While I was hunting the scorpids of the valley, I came across a particularly vicious-looking one. Hurling myself at it, I managed to inflict a massive blow to its claw before it closed around my leg. I wasn't ready for its stinger, though, and it sliced down and into my chest, cutting into my flesh and letting my blood. Please, you must kill the scorpion for me. My honor must be upheld. I floated up on the plateau.
Can't skin those, no. What, you wanna party? Yeah. Ba-da-ba-boo-boo. Anyway, 30-second timer in my face because why not? Things are more fun when I can't see shit.
My blow was not enough to kill him, but looking at the damage I inflicted gives me some small measure of pride. That small measure will be all I have to sustain myself if I die. And in that light, the short list of my life's accomplishments fills me with anger. Seeing the deed done for me steals my heart. I cannot fall so easily. I must endure. But it remains that I cannot make the trek back to the den unassisted. Please, adventurer, return to the den and tell Gornek of my situation. Perhaps he can help me.
Oh, your boy is not going to be the greatest at bows, but after a while, that won't matter. Because we're going to have a pet. Now, I'm going to plan to stop today once I get my pet, and that's all. No later, no sooner. More or less, because it's already pretty late. It's almost 8 o'clock. So I gotta quiet down and all that crap for my brother to get some sleep later. Although it is his weekend, so I don't know, he might feel like staying up later. Yeah. So we'll figure that out. I'm not going to be killing model boars, come on. I should be killing familiars. Also, I should vendor some stiff. Probably get more arrows too, because fuck running out of ammo. I can't afford shit. Alright, let's go. Now, unlike my Alliance Hunter, this one's not going to be a leather worker or anything of the sort. It's just going to be a skinner and enchanter, like all my other characters. So who gives a fuck? And my current leather worker, the rogue, is very underdeveloped in comparison to my Alliance Hunters leatherworking. So yeah, we're gonna struggle bus. As with most Horde playthroughs, it's a struggle bus. Anyway, Macro Maker should have seen a worthwhile update where the previous limitations of macro supply have been a little bit alleviated, but we'll see. So I'm mostly out here by the cave because things here drop the better loot. So why not? I gotta get used to the frickin' momentary intermittent kiting deal again, 'cause I ain't got all that much staying power on this character again. Hunters without a pet are kind of garbage. That said, they are pretty resourceful in some ways. Or they have to be, or they die very quick. So anyway, I had an idea earlier when I was getting ready for stream. Maybe I could set a kind of threshold for gaining levels, or having levels, upping the maximum stat count my character can take at the time. And then each death will cut that down significantly. I don't know. It's an idea. So it gives me an additional resource that allows me to, well, ignore deaths while, well, ignoring some deaths while taking others in a more sensible manner. But, I don't know, part of me kind of rails against that idea in a way. Let's see, junk item indicator, please, decimal. Automatic quest sharing, trainer automation. Hide completed. And I guess we could run the guide configurator once we're safe again. Anyhow, yeah, things are weird in my head right now, so I'm thinking of revolutionizing the whole challenges scoring type shit. Again, it never ends. It never ends, my mans. My brain never settles on any one thing. Not the recommend at all, please. Thank you. Stand and fight. Blah, blah, blah. I'm actually used to that, so let's just do it that way. By the way, I was playing Final Fantasy VIII again. Just doing the triple triad grind for some semblance of perfection. And I'm like, is this my life now? And then I realized, oh, I've got 30 hours into this shit and I haven't even done the seed exam, and it's like, oh god. Oh god. So I needed a break. So I came here. But I didn't want to start a new character off stream, so here I am streaming it. Do with that what you will. So in Final Fantasy VIII, I've mostly been farming Ruby Dragon cards, and for the very specific reason that Flare is the best junction ever at this stage of the game, and I'm like, okay, fine, we'll do it. Meanwhile, 30 hours pass, and about 28 of those hours are off stream, and I've got 200 flare and 5 leftover Inferno Fangs, and it's like, oh god, what have I done with my life? But I think I might be ready to actually move on from that in a way. Probably get to that little thing tomorrow, if I were to plan it correctly for alliteration purposes. Final Fantasy Friday. No fucking idea, dude. It's fucking lame. It's been done to death. And I can't help but think maybe it's a decent idea. I don't know, man. But as far as my cat is concerned, Tuesday is for tuna. And that's all. That's it, that's all. Anyway, let's head on back. My head explode. Yeah, I don't know what the reasonable amount of steps would be per level gained, or the fuck, or the reasonable amount subtracted from the maximum
Not bad, adventurer. But
for each death.
you'll fight tougher than boars in your career. Nonetheless, you've proven yourself well, and your next trial will be against a considerably more dangerous opponent, so you'll need some extra protection. While you were gone, a parchment came for you, adventurer. Read it when you have time. If I'm not mistaken, it came from the hunter trainer, Jen Shan. She would have words with you when you're ready. Powerful warrior and awkward novice alike have fallen to the venomous sting of the scorpid. You will find large numbers of scorpids northwest of here. Bring me 8 of their tails as proof of your prowess in battle. The antidote for their sting is actually made from venom extracted from their stingers. We keep large quantities of antidote for scorpid venom on hand to heal young bloods just like you. But I'm sure you won't be needing any of that, will you? From your description of the beast, I believe you must be speaking of Sarkoth. It is no wonder that Hanazuwa was overtaken by it. Aid will be dispatched to him immediately. Trouble yourself no more with Hanazuwa's plight. However, I must say, I am most impressed to hear that you brought Sarkoth to death. It is a feat to be proud of, adventurer. And that you would fight for a stranger's honor.
Trainer automation.
Occupied your time, your own honor is heightened.
Oh,
Trust the Valley of Trials will teach you much,
Shit.
young adventurer. I was sent to the valley to guide you, but I have discovered
about too much of everything.
a group that calls itself the Burning Blade has a coven here in the Valley of Trials. They are skulking in a cave to the northeast, and their vile familiars have spilled from its mouth to cause havoc. As your first task against the Burning Blade, I bid you defeat these familiars, slay many, and if you survive, return to me.
When we finish speaking, you should talk to the rest of the citizens in the valley. They ask you to do tings for them. Tings that will test your skill and teach you some of the dangers of this land. As you grow in experience and wisdom, you be needing Jenshan to show you better techniques and skills.
Where the fuck?
I will let you know what I can teach you.
It sure gets hot out here in the Valley of Trials. If only I had some cactus apples, I could make my famous cactus apple surprise. Nothing cools you off faster than a piece of that delicious treat. I'll tell you what, adventurer. If you bring me 10 cactus apples, I'll make you a few portions of cactus apple surprise to take with you on your adventures. If you're interested, you can find cactus apples growing near the cactus plants around here.
Something is wrong with this. Also, why? So, Macro Maker is not working whatsoever. So, how's about I go ahead and do my custom shit, because it doesn't seem to like anything else. Browse it. Why in the fuck is it fucking with me like this today? I mean, I've tested it before. It fucking worked. I think. Okay, reload, see what happens. Wouldn't even fucking work. Wouldn't even fucking appear anytime. I don't understand. Okay, what are we up to now? Serpent Sting. Kavon. Do we really need this right now? Doubtful. Can put it over there. Or here. Oh. Okay. Good enough for me. Ugh. Alright, let's go. Dun, 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 dun.
Cursed peons. They work hard gathering lumber from the trees of the valley, but they're always taking naps. I need someone to help keep the peons in line.
Hey,
Like the right person.
take frequent breaks,
Here,
dude.
you take this blackjack and use it on any lazy peons you find sleeping on the job. A good smack will get them right back to work. Return the blackjack when you're done. Lousy slacking peons.
Right. Lazy, slacking peons. Don't worry, we'll have enough money once I get to a mailbox. Ba-dee ba-ba-doo. Ba-ba-da-bee-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Right. Apples. Cactus apples. Specifically. Da-da-da. Okay, nothing about that. Kiss my ass. So anyway, yeah, I've been watching a lot of anime this couple days. Also, my seminar is kind of early this time. I don't know how I feel about that one. Anyway, I basically just watched anime while I farmed Triple Triad and FF8 for hours on end, wasting my life. You know, as you do. Also, I've been thinking I should implement some kind of, I don't know, recording system-ish thing for my steps in this game. If I'm going to use it for criteria for validating my little experiment of a challenge. Like, put the values in a file somewhere or something. Save the variables or something. We'll figure it out. Right now, though, it doesn't seem all that important. Counts the steps. I'm recording my runs, so any interruptions get tracked. So it's been quite some time since I played a Horde Hunter. bit of an irregular feeling. But I kind of like it. Hunter as a whole has been my main class for, God, since the beginning. It was my first character before Death Knight came out. And it's always had a soft spot in my heart for it. It's just so easy to get into and mess around with. I don't hate it. Some people do. It's like playing the game on easy mode. Do we really need this anymore? I don't think we do. Well, I could put it there. Doesn't matter. Oh, lazy motherfucking payon. Okay, there you go. Well, that's done. God, I really should have done a refresher grind for my Alliance Hunters so I know how to do the kiting, the everything. Right now, I'm just fucking up everything, man. Hold on. Just remembered there are a couple macros I need. Pet control. Let's see. We could put that there. Put protect. Where's protect? Protect. X, I'm not so sure. Probably leave that for feign death once I get there. It'll be there on my Alliance Hunter for sure, but this one's gonna be a while. What else? I don't know. Maybe. Actually, no, we don't need that. Tame. Do that. Yeah, good enough. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Get rid of a boar or two. It don't matter. We need the XP. Okay, I need a couple more cactus apples. God, the frickin' AI voiceover goes so hard on that hard C sound. When going over the objective for this quest. So weird. Come on. Come on, get up there. Seriously? Only half he is what I need? The hell's wrong with me? Wrong with you, rather. Yeah, only half he is. Jesus Christ. Some truly neutered scorpids here. Are they even scorpids anymore without their stingers? Oh well, I just need 2 more. Okay, whatever. Do some melee. Helps to do it in a bit of an arc, so you're not necessarily letting it get behind you, but you are gaining distance at a higher rate than backing up would give you. Although once you have a pet, backing up will be fine. But if you lose your pet, then side strafing is better, because it's faster than backing. Yeah, don't do backing if you can help it. Or if it gives any disadvantage, any tangible disadvantage. Any other thing is fine. Ugh. It's kind of like what I say about the only point of health that matters is the last one. The only strategy that matters is the last one. That either gives you victory or defeat. Okay, hold on, I need a stick of gum here, and spearmint, evening snack, okay. Just logging everything I eat. Or everything I put in my mouth, which carries some calorie amount. Also, my gum seems to be stuck. Why? Dumb. So dumb. Fuck you, Wrigley. Fix that later. started logging everything. Started logging all my meals because if I don't, I go fucking insane eating everything. So, forces me to be more cognizant of what the hell I'm eating and how much. So I'm not binging every day. Sad existence or sensible ideas. You be the judge, I don't care. I'm not gonna give a fuck. Dude. Not cool. There we go. Anyway, I might just quiet down and grind out these quests, because they aren't really that interesting. Thus, I'm gonna mute myself.
Wonderful, adventurer. As promised, here is your cactus apple surprise, plus a little something extra.
For the Horde!
There is an important lesson that you must take away from fighting Scorpids. The smallest or largest of opponents can still send you to your doom. In fierce combat, any number of things can prove your downfall. I have no more to teach you, adventurer. You have done well, and I will watch your progress with interest.
You have done well, adventurer. Although the vile familiars were merely pets of the darker powers within the Burning Blade, your success against them foretells greater deeds ahead. Through my divinations, I see that an item of power hides deep within the Burning Blade Coven, guarded by beasts and black magic. It is called the Burning Blade Medallion, and your next task is to find it and remove it from the Coven. But be wary, for the medallion may be possessed by an agent of the Burning Blade. And if so, then the agent's power would be greater than the familiars you have already encountered. Go, adventurer. You will find the Coven in a cave to the north and west.
Good, good. Maybe they'll think twice before slacking next time. Thanks for the help.
Adventurer, you are a dependable person. Can I count on you for another task? Some time ago, I was surveying the cave to the north for minerals, and I left my favorite pick behind. When I later returned to retrieve it, I found the cave was filled with vicious beasts. Will you go into the cave, the Burning Blade Coven, and get my pick? I left it in a chamber with waterfalls. My pick has a spell on it so you can see it in the dark, so you won't have to worry about finding it. Just what's guarding it.
are you looking for? Be safe.
You retrieved it. Well done. Your efforts within the Burning Blade Coven are key in rooting out this cult in the Valley of Trials. But I fear they have further aims in our land. We have not seen the end of them. Your trials against the Burning Blade are finished, here in the valley. But I want you to report your findings. Go to the troll village of Senjin and seek out Master Gadrin. Senjin village is east out of the valley, then right at the fork. Tell Gadrin of the Burning Blade, and that they have reached the Valley of Trials. Discover from him if they have yet reached Senjin. Go, adventurer, and be swift. I fear the evil found in the Burning Blade Coven is but the herald of a larger threat.
Great, you got it. Thanks a lot, adventurer. This is my favorite pick. Now, if my peons ever finish chopping down these trees, maybe we can find a nice cave to mine.
Excuse me, can you help me? I have a load of food here. I walked along the road and braved scorpids and spiders and worse. I brought the food to the Valley of Trials because I thought they needed it and I like to help out. But they don't need any food. Now I have to take it back to Razor Hill, and I'm afraid of all the beasts along the way. Can you take it for me? I'm just a peon, but you're a hero. You fear nothing. Take it to Innkeeper Grosk at the Razor Hill Inn. Thank you.
Big. Victory!
Speak, friend. Strength. Tell me what you want and make it quick.
Strength.
Oh, can Zamja help you, person? Bye-bye now.
What can I help you with? Go forth to victory. What are you looking for? Farewell!
Thromka, what you looking for, stranger?
May your blades never dull.
You come get the voodoo. Stay away from them.
Here to learn how to wield a new weapon or just to waste my time?
Loktar. Go forth to
What
victory.
you want? Be seeing ya.
Sug.
Dub, what is it? Can't you see I'm busy?
Hail, adventurer.
Fish so delicious. You come learn fish, eat fish.
Farewell. Dabu. Zug zug. For the Horde.
Tell me what you want and make it quick. Go with honor. Tell me what you want and make it quick.
Go forth to victory.
I can train you in first aid techniques.
Lower your voice, adventurer. The Kolkar centaurs lie just over the ridge to the west in Kolkar Crag. Last night while they were raiding, I snuck into their village and discovered that the dirty beasts have a 3-tiered attack planned on the trolls and orcs of Durotar. We mustn't let their invasion come to fruition. Perhaps you can muster the might needed to infiltrate Kolkar Crag and destroy their attack plans. Last I saw, they had divided them up amongst 3 of their leaders. Many of the hides we use come from Durotar tigers, adventurer, blankets, armor, tents. There are a great many reasons we hunt the beasts, and many reasons we let them thrive at the same time. The time has come for us to cull the flock, so to speak. Our numbers grow, and our needs are beginning to overwhelm our stocks. I need more hides if I'm to prepare suitable goods for our people. Bring me 4 Durotar tiger furs, and I shall reward you. You can find them on the islands south of here. Although my eyes fail me, I still can see clearly enough. More often I must rely on my alchemical skills to aid me in magics that once came easily. But I refuse to take on an apprentice. No troll or orc worthy enough has ever come forward. Are you worthy? Yes, of course you are. Of course you think you are. I need a few things. Will you get them for me? I need intact Makrura eyes and vials of crawler mucus. You can find them on any Makrura or crawler in Durotar. We shall speak again soon.
Your report comes at a bad time. The Burning Blade is not seen here in Senjin, but their evil has taken seed off the coast, on the Echo Isles. The orcs are friends of the Darkspear trolls. Honorable friends. We want to help the orcs, but we need help too.
I hear the voice of my brother Minshina calling to me in my dreams. He was taken by Zalazane, the warlock on the Echo Isles to the east, and he is dead. But death is not freedom for my brother. Minshina's spirit was trapped within his own skull by Zalazane's magics. In my dreams, I see it with other skulls, in a circle of power on the largest Echo Isle. As long as it remains there, my brother's soul is doomed. Please, adventurer, find the circle and retrieve Minshina's skull. Bring it to me. Free him. The witch doctor Zalazane dwells on the Echo Isles to the east. They are the isles we once called home. From there he sends his trolls to the mainland, to hex our people and drag more of them under his sway. He must be stopped. Defeat Zalazane and his minions, former Darkspear trolls now lost to us. Bring me his head and I will know his reign of evil is over. We at Senjin Village are not without our own troubles, and we thank you for your aid. But the news you bring regarding the Burning Blade could be trouble for everyone. There is an orc stationed at Razor Hill, Orgnal Soulscar, who polices Durotar from evils such as the Burning Blade. Go to Orgnil and tell him of our plight, as well as your news from the Valley of Trials. He will want to know these things. Razor Hill lies to the north. The Horde would surely prevail if the Kolkar centaurs were to attack, but by preventing such an attack we have spared our mighty warriors unnecessary bloodshed. And as sure as there is sand in the Tanaris desert, we know that there will be blood spilled before these trying times are through. You have served your people well, adventurer.
Well done, young one. Well done indeed.
Yes? You have something to report? Well then, let's have it. We cannot allow the Burning Blade a foothold in Duratar. We must destroy them before their evil festers. I have undergone my own investigations and found that a Burning Blade warlock, the Goblin Fizzle Darkstorm, has camped within Thunder Ridge to the northwest.
Led by Admiral Proudmoore, the humans of Kultiris encroached on Durotar, violating the Warchief's pact made with Jaina Proudmoore in order to defeat our command years ago. The human aggression was repelled and Tiragard Keep fell, but recently the Admiral's reserves, led by Lieutenant Benedict, have retaken the keep and once again pose a threat to our homeland. These humans show no respect for diplomacy. Prove your honor and travel south to Tiragard Keep to eliminate the human invaders.
Bah! I almost forgot I need to get breakfast ready. Adventurer, get yourself moving and get me some tail asher eggs. I'll need at least 3 of them if I'm going to have enough for tomorrow's meal. The blood-talon tail lashers can be fierce and protect their eggs to the death more often than not. They sometimes bury their eggs too deep in the earth to uncover safely. But if you head to the Echo Isles to the southeast of Senjin Village, you can usually find them all over those islands.
Age has rendered me useless in battle. Now, I make myself useful in other ways. From this vantage point, I watch for invaders. As our strength here grows, I find myself blowing the signal horn less and less. To pass the time, I fashion goods to help younger, more able warriors defend our homeland. For you, I can fashion you a bag for your belongings. If such an item would be of use to you, bring me some canvas, a material common to the humans and centaurs.
If we are to make these new lands ours, then we must have places to rest our battle-weary bodies. Lay your axe by the fire and share the stories of your mighty battles.
Ah, this is the food Ukor brought to the Valley of Trials. Did they not need it? Well, I guess they like to starve you heroes in training. Build spirit, they say. Thank you for returning the food. I'll stick it back on the shelves. But here, let me offer you some refreshment first. And don't forget to rest here in the inn. You may be a brave adventurer ready to take on the world, but if your energy is sapped, you won't be doing yourself or the Horde much good.
We cannot allow the Burning Blade a foothold in Durotar. We must destroy them before their evil festers. I have undergone my own investigations and found that a Burning Blade warlock, the Goblin Fizzle Darkstorm, has camped within Thunder Ridge to the northwest. There he and his cultist minions spread chaos, find and defeat Fizzle, and bring me his dead claw. This does not bode well at all. You were wise to bring this information to my attention.
Humans cannot be trusted. We fought alongside them with a weary heart, knowing they would betray us one day. Admiral Proudmoore's death was not enough to stop his legacy of deceit. The human scum had his plans well laid out before he ever met his demise. His reign won't even die with Benedict, it seems. Who knows how long it will be before the next waves of Proudmoore's men land upon our shores. We need to get these orders to Vol'jin in Orgrimmar immediately. He can be found in Thrall's chamber.
Word of your bravery travels fast, adventurer. Tales of your victory at Tiragard Keep will be heralded in Orgrimmar.
One of my most observant scouts brings back word that the wreckage of Proudmoore's fleet still remains off the coast of Durotar, just east of Tiragard Keep. It is no secret that the humans, in alliance with those foul little creatures known as gnomes, have an advanced knowledge of mechanics. We must have a complete understanding of all our potential enemies, and our people will benefit from this new knowledge as well. Swim through the wreckage, adventurer, and retrieve for me the tools of the Alliance.
When we arrived, the Razormane Quillbars possessed much of the land, and proved a thorn in our sides. Through our efforts, we have driven out the largest part of their numbers, but still they remain well fortified in some areas. It has gone on long enough, however. For our own protection, we cannot allow the Razormane any hold in our lands. Their camps can be found to the west of here. Look for the brambles, and you will find them. Today we drive them from Durotar, tomorrow, perhaps from all of Kalimdor. I almost forgot I need to get breakfast ready.
Most excellent adventurer. Any good adventurer will surely find a use for this bag on the battlefield. I salute your vigor and willingness to die in the name of the Horde.
If we are to make these new lands ours, then we must have places to rest our battle-weary bodies. Lay your axe by the fire and share the stories of your mighty battles.
Be safe.
Good to meet ya.
Hey there. Thank you, adventurer. You have saved Minshina. You have saved my brother's spirit from slavery. With Zalazane gone, our tribe can again sleep in peace. Thank you, adventurer. The Darkspear tribe owes you much. If you suffer from an ailment, visit my assistant Bombay behind me. His voodoo is strong.
I am pleased, adventurer. Because of your help, our people will be protected, and not go cold as the seasons change.
Thank you.
You might be weak, but at least you're not clumsy, adventurer. Here, take this and get out of my way. I've got cooking to do.
For the Horde.
Your recovery mission was a success, adventurer. I will see to it that these tools get to Orgrimmar with the next caravan. Nicely done. I will pass along word that the Quillboars have been removed from their lairs, and that their structures may be set to fire. The removal of the Razormane from Durotar brings us closer to fully securing the borders of our new homeland. It is an admirable skill to command one's authority over nature. As a hunter, you must strive to learn to use the force and power inherent to any creature of your choosing. Gaining control of an animal is not an easy feat. It is a task that you must undertake with much determination. For your first assignment, take this taming rod and use it to tame a dire mottled boar. You can find them quite close to Razor Hill. Practice your skills in battle with the boar at your side, then return to me. I train and guide young hunters in the traditions passed down many generations. You have done well, adventurer. I believe you are ready for your next task. The advantage a pet affords you against your rivals is duly noted, adventurer. When you gain control over another creature, you are adding to your own strength. Your pet must become an extension of yourself. The next task requires you to turn from the land. You will find the next creature in the waters off the coast, across from Senjin village near the Echo Isles. Look for a spirited crab called the Surf Crawler. Use the taming rod to tame it, then practice your skills. Speak. You are a swift learner, adventurer. You have done well.
The final creature you need to tame is one you should strive to emulate, the armored Scorpid. It strikes quickly and confidently. To control a force such as this is your fate as a hunter. And when you return, I will bestow you with the skills you will need to tame an animal of your choosing. This creature will be yours to command. Under your control, your pet will gain experience alongside you. I will also show you how to call it and dismiss it as you wish. You have learned all I can teach you, adventurer. It is time for you to take what you have learned here and choose a pet of your own. Here you are, adventurer. I will now give you the power to tame a beast, as well as call it and dismiss it as you see fit. Use your new skills with pride. You have earned them. You now have the power to tame a pet, but you must also gain the skills to train it. Travel to Orgrimmar. There you must speak to one of our most revered hunters, Ormac Grimshot. He will give you the ability to train your new pet. You will find him in the Valley of Honor. Good luck, adventurer.
Strength. Strength and honor. Go with honor.
You look pretty strong. Listen, my good friend Cargal needs some new recruits for Baron's duty. I know you want to do what's right for the Horde. Well, this is your chance. Take this recruitment letter to Cargal and see if he'll sign it.
Adventurer, please, can you help me? My son Crone went hunting days ago, and he still hasn't returned. He went west toward the Barrens to hunt crocolisks along South Fury River. I fear the worst. As strong as he was, his stubborn pride has always drawn him into trouble. I warned him that the crocolisks were powerful and vicious. He grew angry and stormed off. If you can't find him, at least bring me a sign of his fate. Even if you have to open up the stomach of every crocolisk along the South Fury's banks.
Adventurer, your timing is perfect. I just hope I can compliment your haste as well. I was careless while fighting a few of the venom tails nearby, and one of them stung me deeply. I can feel its poison weakening me even as we speak.
At this rate, I got maybe an hour left to live, but I'll need your help if I'm to do so. Korgan in Orgrimmar knows how to make the antidote. Find him, and hurry, adventurer. I won't be able to last much longer. He should be in the Cleft of Shadow.
Countless times I urged the war chief not to trust the humans, but personal pride is not what is at stake here. You have served the Horde honorably, young adventurer. Now excuse me, I must counsel Thrall on these matters at once. One thing I will not tolerate are traitors in our midst, adventurer. But I would be a fool to play my hand so early. It would not sufficiently cut the corruption out of our lands and only cause the infection to grow worse. But you, a young adventurer, could go places my agents could not, could learn the truth, could find the true head of the beast. If you are brave enough, then enter Skull Rock to the east of Orgrimmar, find a lieutenant's insignia off one of the burning blade there, and return to me.
Venom tails are some of the deadliest scorpids in Durotar. It was unwise for Reinag to hunt them without having some of the antidote with him, but right now, chastising is the last thing he needs. Bring me a few venom tail poison sacs from any of the venom tails near the entrance of Orgrimmar, and I'll make an antidote for him. Make haste, adventurer. One of our own needs your help.
I have much knowledge to impress upon you, adventurer. You must learn to hunt with honor.
A young hunter, I see. Yes, I will grant you the skills you need to train and guide your pet. Not only will you be able to teach your pet new abilities, you will now be able to feed your pet as well as revive it, should it fall in battle. Now go, hunter. We will speak again at a later date.
Spirits be with you, man. Hello, man. Stay away from the voodoo.
What be on your mind? Spirits be with you, man. How you doing, man?
Looking for something special? Be careful.
Reslak, one of Gazlo's boys. Boss sent me to help the orcs here in Durotar. Things have been going good except for the caravans. Can't manage to keep them safe. Makes my job a little harder, you know? The last shipment, they promised it'd get through, was snatched by the Dustwind Harpies of... Where was it? Razorwind Canyon. I gotta have those supplies or I'll never get anything done. Follow the big canyon to the south. You'll find the ravine cut right into the west and east sides of the walls. Hey, now isn't that just the thing? You've got our supplies back for us? That's great! I'll be able to get back to work just as soon as I can find someone to haul these sacks for me. Gazlo told me once, Reslak, there's one thing you need to know in life, and that's if you want something done well, do it yourself. I can't deal with losing all our caravans, so I'm just going to take matters into my own hands. Dry Gulch Ravine lies through the eastern part of Razorwind Canyon. If we kill all the harpies there, the routes will be safe. Of course, there was one other thing that Gazlovi taught me, and that's, you can get anything done for a price. So going to help me out, adventurer?
Okay. At this point, I need a stretch break anyway. So, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow if you're into that. There's always more to come after this break. I have a feeling I'm gonna go a bit longer. Alright. BRB.